Hello and welcome guys to my episode of Kerbal Space Program, where I will be doing challenges and missions to places. So let's get started. And now firstly I've always wanted to actually make a plane like the Concorde. I've actually tried before. I'll show you my first attempt at making a Concorde plane. This is it right here. Although it does not look like one, he has a delta wing design. This had 3 engines actually, but Kerbal Space Program is being a bitch, so it does not let me join engines. So I'll just start a new one. So now I'll start off with this capsule as it is ideal, I guess, so I can see out the window. With other ones you can't. So the Concorde firstly had a long ass design. It had a long tubing through it with passenger windows and everything, and it can go probably 3 times the speed of sound, or twice. That's around 600 meters per second. And a viewer submitted a ship on HOCgaming. I was looking at his. His one was able to go around 1,000 meters per second, as his one had a tri-coupler design. Is this recording? I do not know, so let me just see. So yes, he was recording. So I'll just continue. So I just want to basically why I'm doing this is to submit it to HOCgaming, and I also want to make a video because I always wanted to make a KSP video, but since I had like the test and final year exams and all that crap, I couldn't do it. So here it is. So firstly, you want to do is make the wing. Now this is probably the hardest part to recreate, as you need it to be absolutely perfect. So you do not want it you do not want it to fail. In the new version of KSP 0.18, there's now flameouts, which is another big problem, as while you are mid-flight in high altitudes, your engines will just cut off, which is pretty bad. So that's also another issue I have to worry about. So I do need a long delta wing, something like that. So I'll put another one here. So I'll put a tail fin here. That looks pretty good. Okay, now I need to get rid of some fuel, as when I did try this out last time, it did get tail heavy. So I'll replace these with empty cartridges. Empty cartons. This is the fuselage. Oh fuck, that's really huge. Jet fuel. This has less jet fuel. I'll put this maybe in here. Put it like that. Nah, it needs to be longer. It needs to be way longer. Put one more. No, yes. And there it is. The first part of my Concorde. Okay, let's add the other 2 engines. Now I'm gonna do a different way of adding engines. I'm gonna do it like this. Now what I want to do is add it as far as possible. I can go to the center, as when the engine does flame out, I do not want it to spin out of control, as last time I nearly made it so it did not spin out of control. So close. But continuously flaming out and all that crap. It did. So here it is. So what you want to do to make it like this is when you actually get one of these tail connectors, you actually want to press W, and that can rotate the connector itself. So Concorde actually had a long tail, but I cannot add it for some reason. That's the thing. I do want to add it. So I'll just finish off me engines. So Concorde had it here, but they did not have flame out, so I would have to make it here, around here. So I'll fix that up later. So let's just add the tail now. I want to get this off the ground as soon as possible, as Fraps uses a huge amount of disk space. Okay. Oh my god, why can't it add? There we go. I know it looks like a massive dildo coming out of the ass of the plane, but still, it looks like the Concorde, doesn't it? Mate. So the Concorde also had a huge ass tail, so let me try to construct that. So it started around here and it went higher. Nah, that doesn't look good. So I'll just finish it off with a tail this long. No, I want actually. I'll shift it up a bit. So what I'll do is put two of them like I want this plane to be a sleek design. I want it to be as low as possible, like the Chinese J-20. Have you seen that thing? It's like the F-22, but it's so streamlined, like it's so compressed, in other words. So I think it will look, it's like a dragon's tail now. I don't know, it looks mad. So let's add some landing gears. The bad thing about KSP at the moment, it doesn't give you a range of landing gears. I wish the mod creators or developers would add a larger landing gear, a bigger supporting one, because that will help so much. I don't have to, like, my ship becomes sometimes too low and I have to keep adding landing gears on top of landing gears like this to actually make it go lower. So now I'll just add a canard on both sides. So we'll just see the scent. I don't know what Scott Manley was talking about, but he was saying something like your center of lift has to be behind the center of mass, which would then help in stable flight when you're trying to boost into space or something like that. So I'll just listen to him for now. Okay, I'll just put this now. That looks sick. That looks epic. Doesn't that look cool? So let's name this. So I want to name it unique. Something unique. So YouTube Concorde. Concorde. It's for YouTube. All you guys in YouTube. Even though I have no subscribers, I'm still making videos because I do want to get subscribers, you know? But let it load. I need to show my other creations that I've made in the water. I was actually making a water city, docking several vehicles into the water for a water city, yeah. So I'll fire these babies up. And I forgot intakes. Since I just updated to 0.18, I forgot intakes. Wow. So what I want to do is actually, when this aircraft will flip with, you know, there's two engines, yeah. So what I wanted to do is actually, I want to put intakes everywhere. So I'll put two here. Streamline air comes through here, and I also put two at the bottom. And then I also put two at the front. Actually, I put one in the front, because I want this to also look good, not just look like a piece of shit, you know. So that looks mad. So that looks cool. We'll put two more, because I do want this to be a high altitude aircraft. So I'll put two there. I'll also put another two here. That looks cool, I guess. Looks like a Lamborghini with all those air vents. So let's launch this baby. This actually does have heaps and heaps of fuel. I don't even know if this will take off, because with 3 engines before, this hardly even got off the ground. So let's, and I forgot to put advanced SAS. So I'll start it up, and it's rolling. So this is why I wanted to put cockpit view, not cockpit. Anyway, 70 meters per second. Remember, the speed of sound on this is around 320 meters per second, and speed of light is like 300 times 10 to the minus 10 to the 8. So it did not take off on the first run. Let's see if it can take off now. And it wants to take off. It wants to. Don't smash into the water. No. And it's taking off. Yes. Isn't this sexy? Look at this. Look at this thing go. Okay, let's open the resources. So it is currently using 4.3 out of 9 intake air. So this thing is actually a hard thing to fly. Since it got no proper tail, it wants to like sway around, like its tail is swaying. Oh shit, what's it doing? It just doesn't want to pull up without losing too much altitude. Okay, let's do some extreme flight tests. Okay, we're going up, go up, go up, go up, go up, go up. No, no, no. Well, he was a brave Kerbal, and he shall be remembered to be the first test pilot to fly the oh shit, it's still flying. He'll be the first test pilot and will be remembered to fly the Concorde, the V1, and my other things are still flying. So okay. So yeah, that's basically part 1 of my episode of trying to make the Concorde or Concorde for Kerbal Space Program. So if you are watching this, I hardly think any will be watching this anyway. Any will be watching this. I don't know, I can't even talk now. So thanks for watching. Just subscribe, maybe like the video. Yeah, just like the video, subscribe. It would be much appreciated. And thanks for watching again, and we shall try again to triumph. Yeah.